Hi guys, welcome back to SuperSteel Enlisted. This is Taylor with you here. So today we're going to be doing a Easy Red 2 video. Now I'm super excited to do this. There have been a couple updates since my last video, but I will go into those in another video. What this video is going to be dedicated to is just an overview and a review of this game in general. And obviously I have not played the game from the beginning. I have not played Easy Red 1, so I just want that to be out there so that everybody understands where I'm coming from and my perception. Now, I want to start with a comment from somebody who's actually watched and commented on our channel, Oscar Seth. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm so sorry about that. Real quickly, as you can see here, I just want to kind of read through this comment. Now, before we do that, quickly, I just want to explain that this comment comes from an unnamed creator's, review. I'm not going to get into names. I'm not going to attack anybody. I just personally didn't like his review, and I think that Oscar Seth made some great points here, and I want to bring those out. So let's just go ahead and read through this. This game is made by one developer. 7 minutes in, I found a lot of flaws in your review analysis. You haven't completed the tutorials. I haven't either. Sorry about that. There are 4 of them. You treated it as if it was a AAA game. Exactly. This game is heavily reliant on single-player experience, and multiplayer is just there so you can play with your friends. Yes, you can create your own server. The AI is not bad. In fact, they are excellent compared to Arma 2. I do not know what these 2 games are. Maybe Rust 2. I'm so sorry, guys. But obviously, these games AI. You seem to be a casual gamer. Meanwhile, this is a simulator for true World War II hardcore fans, but you can make it casual and friendly if you want. Lower the difficulty setting to easy. I suggested this game because I thought you like World War II games, but you can seem to be more of a COD fan than anything, so I should have not suggested the game in the first place. So guys, right off the bat, I just want to say that, I obviously have not played COD, obviously have not played RO2, RS2, or Arma 2. I have played Arma 3. In fact, that's something I actually want to bring to the channel. I'm still thinking it out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. So this comment, obviously, I can only put out a few opinions, but I do know gaming. I do understand completely where this person's coming from here. And so I want to go ahead and start with this right here. So right off the bat, I'm not going to get into the review that this person did. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to give my opinion, but I'm going to address a few questions from and thoughts from this comment. So one of those is, treating it like a AAA game. I just take that to mean like a, highly expensive, game that has but I mean by that is it has a lot of financial backing. I think that is a perfect point. This game is made by one developer, as you stated. It's made by one developer. It is I don't personally know, but I would guess not a super high funded game. Obviously, it has some funding, but not over the top. And I think the creation here is very good. The graphics are fine. I don't even think I have the graphics turned all the way up for my own personal, keeping it running very well for our videos here. But, I'm very impressed with this game. I mean, honestly, when I first saw this game, I, didn't actually think it was going to be that good. All things out there. But turns out this game is very well made. And yeah, so comparing it to one of these games like Enlisted, Arma, even Space Engineers, Call of Duty, you keep going on, it's just not fair because those games have entire teams behind them. They have corporate funding. And then on top of that, guys, we have to think about something. Most of these games, think about Arma 2. Well, obviously they had some experience before that. I mean, I don't personally know, but I would assume that, they may have other games other than just, Arma 2. I know I'm not super educated on all those games. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But my point is simply that, this game isn't that. He did have some experience on Arma 1, and apparently, from what I've heard, that isn't the best game. If it was a really good game, let me know in the comments. Let me get your thoughts. I'm just saying from what I've heard. But I also think that Arma, Easy Red 2 is a massive, improvement from what I've heard. You know, Easy Red 2 seems like a very good game, especially considering one developer. I mean, I know I couldn't sit down and make something that good. And, the community is, obviously very supportive. And something else I'll say is, there's a lot of people, who play this game. I know it, the guy did say in the review that I do want to talk about, and this is something also that Oscar Seth mentioned in his comment, is that, look, this game is a heavily single player game. I mean, if we just look at this, okay, campaign right here. I mean, the entire thing is based around campaigns. I mean, if we look at this, okay, and it's also, around you building your own things. And real quickly, guys, sorry, hold on one moment. Let me go ahead and turn down the volume on this, just so it doesn't interrupt anything. So, thing is here, this game is so single player based, not multiplayer based, and I have to make this statement that, let's take a look at the multiplayer here. Okay, most multiplayer, let's just, server list. Okay, we've got a couple of things going on, but here's what's very important to understand. Most of these servers are A, private, or B, yeah, they may be trying to get a few people out there, but overall, this game is around having fun with friends. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now, and this is only with this game. Okay, even Enlisted. You start a server in Enlisted, and guess what? The chances of getting somebody in your server is pretty low. You'll find that one guy at the top, but I mean, if you didn't just happen to be at the top, you're most likely not going to get anybody. And for me, this game, almost every time me and SuperSteel are checking out one of his maps or one of my maps, we start a server. I mean, we don't get 2 minutes into the game, and we get 2, 3, 4, I think even 5 people at one time join, all in, what succession, and I think about it like that. I mean, obviously that's not evidence of a dead game or anything like that. It's just a game that has a, lot of single player type stuff going on. Something else, is that, yes, you can create your own server, obviously. AI standpoint, okay, let me explain my beef with the AI, guys. And this is just, obviously, going right off the comment. I'll get into some of the other stuff later. I just got to say that, okay, far as the AI, no AI is super great, okay, on these games. So, to say that this AI is bad would not be fair at all. In fact, I think this AI is pretty good. My issue, guys, with this AI is that it tends to group together. Now, if you guys know a way to fix that, please tell me. But it just seems that, 9 times out of 10, no matter what way you set them up, they tend to all want to group together in a little pile. And I know something like Arma 3 does a little bit better job of getting that fixed. But once again, I'm having to compare this to something with very, very advanced codists and tons of people working on it to even take a crack at the game. To me, the AI is still good in this game. It still runs fine. And I've never got bored fighting against the AI in this game. And let me say one thing. Say what you will about the ground forces, the air is pretty good. The air combat is so fun. I mean, this could literally be an Air Force game and still be a fun game. I mean, the amount of fun I have just building 2 fully operational carriers in terms of anti-aircraft and launching fighters, having a fighter battle is just crazy. So I just gotta say that it is a very, very, very enjoyable experience to play with the AI. So I have nothing against the AI. Um, obviously this game, is more of a hardcore World War II shooter and simulator. And I think that is totally okay. I do think this game is funnest when it is played somewhere in the middle, where it's not over the top, but it's not just arcadey. That's just my personal preference, though. Um, and so I can completely understand, if I am somebody who only likes a game like Enlisted, well, I'm probably not going to enjoy a game like this as much. Um, but that's two totally different thoughts. So yeah, guys. You'll just have to let me know what you think in the comments. So continuing on here. So obviously, once again, I don't know anything about COD. I don't know anything about that type of stuff. And I don't want any negative feelings from, you. I mean, I'm totally just making some points, my thoughts. But okay, so I really did like your thoughts though, and I think it really breaks it down. But now let's actually get into my own review of this game. And so yeah, here we go. So first of all, obviously I don't have time to play everything out here, guys, and do all that. At some point, I probably will come back and do a little bit more in-depth video, maybe even combine this video and do another one where we actually have some gameplay involved. That would be awesome. If you want that, let me know in the comments. But if we just look at, the training missions, we have basic infantry training, shooting range. I know that I haven't done these tutorials, but that does not mean that they're not there. You can learn a lot from here. In fact, let's just take a look at one. I know I'm recording, so it's a little bit annoying, but let's just take a look at one of these tutorials. Just so I can show you guys. Select the infantry fire team, riflemen. Alright, welcome to Easy Red 2, the simulator that aims to recreate the realistic tactics and dynamics of a battlefield. Pick up a weapon from the chest, use L stick to move, and use mouse to look. Use F to interact, of course. Alright. So we got some Springfields here. Take into inventory. Alright. Let's go ahead. Alright, so we got our weapon here. Alright, let's go ahead to our inventory. No, it looks silly, guys. I'm trying to record and, do a good job. Okay, so now that you are armed, all you have to do to reload your weapon. All you have to do is reload your weapon to be ready to fire. Okay, great job, but real training starts now. Okay, I didn't even reload. Okay, alright, shoot these targets quickly in one situation, won't have much time. Okay, I'm not good shooting at this game. Alright, now I'm pretty good. They want me to hit this one. This one again. Oh man, missed. Not good with bolt actions, I never have been. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Uh-oh. Do we have any more ammo? Let's see over here. Do we have any ammo? Yes, we do have ammo. Just make sure we have enough. Yeah, there we go. We have plenty of ammo. Alright, let's try this again. Oh yes, I forgot. I do like that actually, that it doesn't auto-reload it. You actually have to reload the weapon. That is a pretty cool thing. That's a really cool thing. Yeah, I'm bad at bolt actions. Everybody knows that now. Maybe you wouldn't shoot so bad if you use an optic through your majestic virtual simulation network. Download Precision Sight directly into your inventory. Open your inventory to select a sight and install it on your weapon. Okay. Wait a minute, do I have an inventory here? I do have an inventory. Install attachment. Alright. I do think the optics in here are cool. They're just difficult to use, but that doesn't mean anything because, this is a tactical military simulator. So I've proven I'm bad at bolt actions. and that I'm not a good shot in this game. So, you know, everybody knows. I'm not trying to hide nothing. Everybody knows that I can't hit anything. Now, I'm not that bad. Like, actual combat situations, real world. Alright, this is going to be a long shot. This is going to be a long shot. Let's see if we can hit it. We finally hit it, guys. Thanks to your power, grenades have been added to the hit target. Hit the target with a grenade. Okay. Which target are we supposed to hit? Okay, I'm going to assume it's like a... Yep. Alright, here we go. Grenade. Step back just a bit. Okay. Well done. Let's go on. Okay. So, bandaging. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to continue on this. We get the point here. So, obviously, they have a very in-depth tutorial. So, I'm very happy with that. If I was a new player, one of the reasons I'm not spending all that time is because I do know how to play these type of games, and the reason why I didn't do these tutorials is because I, know how to play these type of games. But if I was a new player and didn't, that would be very informative, and I'm glad they actually give you a little bit more than a couple of shots target practice. So I think that's very good. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. So yeah, they have a fully fleshed out mission editor. I love that on this game. You create your map. You can get from 500 to 6,000 by 6,000. I did hear that they have infinite now. I saw that on an update. I don't know how to actually use that. So, guys, basically what you do is once you've done that, it gives you a little tutorial here. That's so awesome. Just shows you how to do that. You can hit create mission. You can select some different things. You can use all the maps from the actual game, and then you can also use custom maps / you can also create like your own map. Like, for example, you have your created map, and see once you've named it, you can actually go to this, select it, like for example that, and bam, you've got it. Now once you've done that, you'll have these things. Now, what you can do is if you upload the map and the mission to Workshop on Steam, to make sure you can do that, once you've done that, you can come over here to multiplayer, see, this is how you create the server. Obviously, you hit create match, and you can see that I actually have a couple of these. SuperSteel 2, that's when we were working on Shield, different ones that are actually, maps you created, and you can play with your friends, with, online, etc., etc. So, but see, the whole idea is you're going to play the campaigns, you're going to build maps to test out, and then the multiplayer is kind of an afterthought, unlike Enlisted, where it's the only thought. So, guys, I think that is a very important thing to understand. Next, we have, a, pretty self-explanatory setting situation. I think they make everything pretty easy. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to deal with there. The gore in this game, obviously, I personally, if you ever have watched any of my stuff, have the gore turned off. But if that's not something you want to do, I will tell you the gore in this game is actually shockingly good. That is one place I will agree with the review that I was talking about earlier. That is completely right. The gore for a game like this is actually shockingly good. I wouldn't have thought of the gore this good in this particular game, but just because of the low level of funding. But, it's very, very good. And I think that is a super cool thing. I like how he's putting a lot of work into his Stalingrad development. I don't really understand this, but this is just a cool little feature to be able to siphon through, times. We have an Easy Red 2 roadmap. So it'll, show us planned features. It'll list out our, games. No, sorry, not games, but updates they've done. It will, we have an Easy Red 2 Discord. I'm not on Discord, but if I was, you could go here. If you were on Discord, you could take a look at that. So yeah, I mean, it's really good. I think this game, to me, for what this game is, for the upgrade. I mean, take a look at how he did this. I love how he revamped this. I mean, back in the day, it was just a solid 2. It just wasn't nearly as good. But, you know, I love how you have all the little stuff going on, this animation here. I mean, how cool is that? How many games have, like, an animation going on, you know? It feels so real. So I really like that, guys. So, yeah. I would say that given the amount of funding that I would assume this game has, if you actually know the exacts, you know, let me know in the comments. But, you know, assuming that, you know, this game has medium funding at best, it's one developer, you know, it's, I don't think there's any type of corporate backing or anything, you know, it's just on Steam, things like that. The price, you know, yeah, let's discuss the price. The price, I believe, is $7.99. I have seen it on sale, but I'm pretty sure the price is $7.99 right now. I think I did see it for $6.99 one time, but I think it's $7.99, and I think that's what I bought it for. And you know, for this quality of game, that's not bad at all. Like, I get Enlisted's free, but like, Enlisted, once again, is that really big game. But this game comes with your mission editor, complete map editor, you know, a ton of different things. So I just think that this game is so high quality for where it is that, you know, in my mind, this is a 5-star game. Now, I know that sounds like I'm just throwing 5 stars at it. I do have to say that, you know, the AI could be a little bit better, but that doesn't mean that the AI is bad in this game by any stretch. I think AI in every game should be better. I will say Enlisted does a pretty good job with their AI, but still, I think the AI in every game can continue to improve. The models are great. The soldiers are great. I do wish there was a few more customizations, but it doesn't have any more than Arma. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. That's my review. If there's something you wanted me to talk about, let me know in the comments. If there's something you think I was wrong on, this is just my opinions. Totally let me know your thoughts in there. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you in the next one. This is Still Earth signing out. See you on the battlefield, soldier.